Now you got the cheeks done, you can just smooth everything out. Make sure there's no flaws. If you have any flaws, you can always get it out of clay. Now it's time to do the mouth. See how the chin just like isn't there? It's not big enough. Maybe take some of your clay, just lightly knead it. Don't knead it too much because this is going to need to be a little sturdy, but at the same time it needs to be flexible. So don't make it too soft or too hard. This is the part that moves the most on the clay face, at least. Anyways, just mold it in there. Van Aken is great for this. You can just lightly press it on there and it stays. That's what I love about Van Aken. Okay, you just want to mold that together. Just lightly. Just kind of pressing it in there. Okay. Then get your finger, the end of your finger underneath the chin and make that chin. Press it into that neck. Make sure the neck and the chin have joined. But then, give that little area right under here. So get your finger and press it up there. Just smooth it out. Make it kind of even around the edges, Make it symmetrical. Then you just want to smooth it out because otherwise you're going to have lines everywhere. Okay. Now that you've got that, you got just about the entire face. Oops, I got a little piece of green. If you do get a little piece in there, you just gotta cut it out like that and be done with it. Don't let that stay in there. That's just gonna mix in and make it worse. Okay, you could add on to the forehead and you would do the same thing as what you do with the chin and you just mold it in there lightly. But I'm gonna leave it like that. I sort of like that. Now you just gotta get the mouth. The mouth is just like the eyes. It moves a lot. So you want to make it simple. Make the mouth simple and make the area around the eyes simple. Oops, that's a little uneven. So I'm just going to make that just a little better. Okay. There we go. With your mouth, just make it a simple line. Don't make it anything special. If you want to make teeth, I'd suggest making multiple pieces and just laying it on top instead of having an actual moving mouth. And that way you would change it with every single frame. That's kind of what they do with some of the animations these days. Anyways, with this kind of mouth, you would just press it open and slowly animate that mouth. And then you would push it back in slowly. Push it from all sides. You're going to get some movement, on the side of the mouth and on the bottom. So get that back up there. There we go. Now it's back to where it was. Keep it neutral when you start off. That way, for any scene that it's ready, you can just change it immediately. Anyways, you can either start with the ears or the hair. I prefer to start with the hair. With Van Aken clay, I like to use a darker color for the most part for the hair. Because the brown usually is a little tougher than the blonde and the black. So, brown's just the best color if you're going to make hair. Otherwise, make them bald. That's what I do most of the time. Or else I make them with a hat. Okay. Just check your hands whenever you touch one of those bright colors. You don't want it in your clay. But anyways, you can either make your hair by pressing it out into a little thing like this, and you just want to get it flat. And then get your little knife. Get that little piece off. Okay, get your knife. Cut it. Wow, that's sharp. Be really careful when you get a new one. I've cut myself. And you're just going to want to cut it like, cut it like that. And then what I do is cut away. Just like that. Just so it's natural. And you can come in here and do this. And you just give it kind of a, I don't know what you would call it, what kind of shape. A triangle. I'm not doing anything precise. This is just a tutorial. You would make this really nice. You can go in there and you can just scour it and put in some lines for the individual hair strands if you want. But if you're using just a regular video camcorder, you're not going to be able to see it. But with a digital camera like me, you can really tell the difference. When you put a lot of detail into stuff, it shows. Actually, I'm just going to cut it there. Anyways, you want to get it by the edge, pull it up slowly from here, and then pull across. Otherwise, it would rip. There we go. See? And then you get maybe like one like that, and you can just pull it out. But you can put this on your head, just very lightly. If you want, you can do it like this. Anywhere you want, really. And what I like to do is I like to layer it. So I throw it up like that, like a comb over, and then you put it down. Put it a little further back so that first strand covers it. Okay? So see? Then you just kind of mat it down. Make sure it's good. Look for any bald spots. But see, that's how you make the hair. It's the easiest way to make the hair. I'm just going to skip forward so you don't have to see me making hair the entire time.